Hey there guys, what's up? Welcome back to Project Metal Chalk. There's no audio right now for the game because I'm doing an intro, and I'll get back to that in a second. And I'm also not actually in the game, it's in windowed mode, but my recorder has it open, and I'm actually checking out some other things right here. But anyway, so I have finally gotten around to what I promised at the beginning of my channel, a No Man's Sky video, and I know No Man's Sky has gotten a lot of bad rep on the interwebs, and so many people told me not to buy it, but you know what, I had to find out for myself. I bought it, and honestly, it's been a really good game. I love it. I'm one of the few people that does love it. I absolutely love every aspect of it. It's just amazing. The graphics, the feel, it's my kind of game, and I love it. So it's probably about to get really loud here, and you're probably going to have trouble hearing me talk, so I'm going to attempt to turn down the volume. Actually, it's not that loud, but turn that down. We'll go halfway. That's good. Alright. So, I have built a base here quite recently, actually. And the reason I am not starting a new game is because I've done a lot of work in this world, in this save file, and I really thought it'd just be... Since this game, it has a story, but I've already completed it, and there's really no way to reset it. I figured it'd just be a good idea to just, you know, start from where I left off. So, I have built my base on this wonderful planet here that has a nice ocean view, and it's currently nighttime. For those of you that don't know what No Man's Sky is, it's literally, all it is just space exploration to the maximum. It's literally an infinite world. I think only one person's actually made it to the center of the game yet, and that person has definitely not been me. And that music is still really loud. Alright. So, let me go back around to the front of the base and we'll hop inside and check it out. Because this is actually a fresh base that I just made, probably not even a week ago. Who's yelling at me? Shut up, entity. Whatever the heck your bloody name is. This isn't even the right entrance. This is the original entrance. Alright. Now who's yelling at me? You know what? I don't care. You're new. You weren't here last time. This game has so many random things that just happen. And that's what makes it so much fun. Yes, I know who you are. I was just in this room. This is one of the landing pads. There it is. Welcome to my room. So, what I actually have here is a nice little table with a light. I've got a weapons display rack that it's literally just for decoration. You can't actually put your weapons on there, and you can only have one weapon. And mine, you can't really take it out unless you're outside. But and then I've got a little desk here with a plant. I've got some shelves, some internet, Wi-Fi servers right here. Got this awesome banner. All of my technical displays are displayed there. And I've got a fan. On the ceiling, we've got a ring light, and here we actually have an interactive item, a stock transfer. And this is how you sell stuff in your inventory that you just don't need. And I've also got a bed, but you can't actually do anything with the bed. You can't even lay on it. Alright, let's go back outside. So, these are all landing pads here, but there's quite literally no one around. And if you're wondering what that is up there, that's mine. It's huge. A lot bigger than any other Star Freighter I've seen before, because that one is actually a boss one that I captured from one of the bosses in the game, and that was really cool. So we're gonna hop up here real fast, and we're gonna go observatory dome that looks really awesome. And now we'll go check out the biodome because I think my plants have actually grown. And yes, they have. So we can actually scan these. These are all exotic things, and you can actually Gravitino. What are you? Are you a marrow bull? I know you're more root. You're that really rare thing, but these have not apparently have not finished growing yet. Neither of you. You're done, and you're not. You're a fungal cluster. You crystal? Frostwort. That's cool. It's like an ice flower thing. And I don't know what you are. Solar vine. That's like a sun plant, I guess. But those will eventually grow. All right. Let's go back up to my ship. Actually, no, wait. We'll go outside first. So, these here are called exocraft. And they're like little land-based vehicles. You can summon them on other worlds and stuff. But we're going to go grab this one over here. Because it's my favorite. It's also one of the it's also practically the fastest. Hear wind. I keep thinking another ship's nearby. Also the longest boost, so yeah. And it climbs the easiest too. Woo! Alright, let's turn around, pop out. There's the base from far away. Yep, I am abandoned object. No. It's my base, thank you very much. Hello, what are you? You are freakishly scary, and I'm gonna get back in here before you kill me. Actually, wait, you can't kill me, but die! Okay, you're apparently a lot harder to kill than you look. I'm not gonna waste the time. Exocraft do work underwater. Oops. So you can go underwater and mine rare materials that are down there too that require an exocraft. Okay, this game is still really loud. Okay, that is so much better. Alright. Let's hop in the ship here. And we are actually going to take off. Space station proximity. Oh, that's because I'm so close to my insanely huge star freighter here. But we're not going there. We're actually going to that purple thing, which is a space anomaly that I have not visited yet because I'm in a new system. So when it says arrive in that amount of time, that is literally the amount of time it will take for you to arrive there. So you always want to make sure you have this pulse engine active because it takes so much less time to get somewhere than it would if you did not have the pulse action, pulse engine. Because right there, you see, if I were moving at this speed, it would literally take 5 real-life hours to get there. So we don't have that kind of time, so we're going to use the pulse engine. And luckily, I can always keep it fueled from here, like so. And I think all my tech should still be active.
Technology installed.
Alright. Almost there. And I cannot fire my weapons in this sub-light speed mode. Alright, here we are, and it looks like the entrance is on the other side. Going so slow. There it is. Ah! Whoa! That's a really sophisticated door, but it looks awesome. Alright. So, this is what's called the space station Anomaly. It's the only thing that exists where it's not supposed to. And this all becomes explained in the story quest thing that's going on at the same time you're exploring the universe. The person you are is what's known as a traveler, or the fourth race. And no traveler looks alike. They all look different, and I have no idea what I look like, or what any players look like, because no one's ever seen another person in the game. But there are travelers, and you can find them through the story mode, and they all look incredibly awesome and so freakishly weird. I mean, there's robot ones, there's guys with light bulbs for heads, there's cat people, frog people. There's some weird guy I found in my starship, actually, and I have no idea how he got there. He was a hologram, and I couldn't talk to him, and then when I came back, he was gone, and I have no idea, like, what was going on. Oh, that's a tiny little pistol. Mine's better. I think I've actually already talked. Yeah, I can't talk to them, so I've already been to this anomaly. But in fact, the frog guy is actually, the frog traveler's in there, but I can't talk to him anymore because I finished the quest. And he's kind of dead. And I put him in a simulator to keep his brain alive. So he's gonna live out the rest of his life in there. Alright, let's go check out the space station. Right there. Whoa! For like a split second, I almost thought we were gonna hit it. And then I remembered you can't. Well, actually, you can hit it, but not while going that fast. Alright, so we need to go on this side, actually, to see if we can find, hopefully an Atlas room will be available. Hello, everybody! So, I mentioned before that I was one of the fourth races. I was one of the fourth race, which is called a Traveler. So these are two of, the three main races. This is what's called a Korvax. They're like robot people, right here. And this is a Vy'keen. They're like the, they're like the warrior people, the fighters. They're like the main race. They do everything. Dadgum, my ship is so big I can see it. Like, from here. I mean, you guys see that, right? Huh. It's huge. Alright. And here's a Blueprint Trader Korvax. And they all look different. You're never really gonna find one that looks the same. I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it's gonna be easy. And then the third one is called a Gek, and they're like the merchants, and farmers. other side and make sure everything's there. My suit is full. I don't need that. Do I need these? Nah, I don't need these. I'm in creative mode. Why do I even have those in this? I should have that in my starship inventory. Alright. Oh! Hello! Missile box people. So the most recent update they added to the game is you can actually scan ships to see what class they are. So this one's mine, and if I scan it, it says that it's a hauler class C. Now if I scan this one, it says it's a shuttle class C, and this one is an explorer class C. So different classes and levels like A, B, C will have different capabilities and hyperdrive and shields. So this one here is a fighter class B. So his weapons and shields are going to be greatly increased to the maximum. Now mine is a hauler, so its health and hyperdrive capabilities are up the max. Up to the max. We can actually look at that right here. So the damage I do, I don't have a bonus. I've got 14 shields and 4 hyperdrive. And then it also has great maneuver. It doesn't have very good maneuverability actually. It's got a pretty great hyperdrive range and shield absorb, but the damage potential is very low. And as you can see here, my inventory is 41 because I'm a hauler class ship. And those are just more explorers and the fighter left. Alright. And there are plenty of ships in the game. There's definitely no shortage of them once this one's coming in. Actually, this is a good one to look at, because this is one of the most common ones you will find. So this is a shuttle, and it is class B, and you can actually compare it to yours if you want to talk to the guy that has it, but I don't want to do that, because I like this ship. It's unique. There's not really a lot with wings like this, and capabilities. Now, it appears I have not been to this planet yet, so let's go check that out. Alright. And now I'm going to begin the landing procedure. Looks like there's a lot of gamma dust in the area, which can actually kill you pretty fast if you're not careful. And there's another point over there we'll have to go check out in a minute, but let's go ahead and chart this. So when you come across places like this, what you want to do is you want to activate this little pillar here that will save it, and you can document it in your discovery log, and when other people ever visit this planet, it'll be a point of interest for them to visit, and this little symbol here will appear instead of the green one like that. And they'll be able to come and visit it and get all the stuff from it. There's little boxes around. They can... Actually, what's this? Health for storage. Cool, thank you. Alright, let's go inside this building here. It's just a building. Okay. Looks like it was just a little outpost of some type. Let's grab some money. This is beeping at me. Okay. I don't know what that is, but looks cool. I've got a full shield. another building over here we can go look at.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
There's literally nothing in this one except for this light that is very bright. Alright, so there wasn't a lot of stuff here, but let's go check out that other point of interest that I saw, the other green dot. Which is, stop moving. Stop moving. Land. Alright, there it is. Face down. Right over there. Ah, see, now this is something important. So if I were playing in survival mode, this would be the place I want to. This is something I want to find. So I'm gonna go ahead and document this for people. This is a depot. So these things are destroyable. So let's grab a bolt caster. And you get supplies from these. But you're gonna want to be very careful when you do stuff like this because they're what are called sentinels that patrol planets, and if they're aggressive, they will come after you. And oh my gosh, you are freakishly awesome. I'm gonna scan you. You're like a flying elephant. That is so weird. This is one of the reasons I like this game, because you can just find freakish stuff like this. Alright, let's scan real fast. Looks like there's no other. You're tiny. It doesn't look like there's any more points of interest in the area, but we will fly over real fast and we'll get over one more time. It's also very rare to find stuff like that upon just landing on a planet. So if you come across things like that early, actually I think that's something, that's a tree. But if you come across things like that early, you're pretty lucky. And I just hit a rock, so don't do what I just did. That's bad. You can also come across malfunctioning planets or corrupted planets. And the malfunctioning ones have like iron plants and no animals whatsoever. And the corrupted ones, I really have only ever seen one, and that was before they updated it to have all this crazy stuff in it. Here's another depot. But we'll check that out. We don't need to check that out. Alright. So it looks like there's not a lot to do on this planet. So here's what I'm gonna do actually. So we're gonna land right here. We're gonna pop out. And I'm gonna press F, no not F, X. And I'm gonna go to summon freighter. And then I'm gonna press F. And as you can see, my freighter just jumped from that planet where my home base is to here. And we're gonna actually go visit it real fast. Because I need to ask the captain a question to see if they updated it to where I can send him on missions and stuff. I don't really know how that works yet. So how I actually got this freighter is I came into a star system that had a boss fight going on, and once I took out all the enemy fighters, the ship opened up and I could go inside of it. And I talked to the captain, and he offered me the star freighter, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the biggest one I've ever seen. Because you can actually just find these guys flying around in star fleets. And I was like, wow, this is huge. I like it. I want it. I'm taking it. And these two doors are open, which means a ship is probably going to come through. Yep. So it looks like we've got a shuttle class C over here. And I can't see what's over there unless I go up a little. We got another shuttle. Alright. actually have a mobile base on this thing if you go up here to out here to the back. You can put rooms. Now you can grab stuff from your base's inventory, and you can just pop some rooms on in here and have like your own private bedroom. And it's got an airlock, because you know it's hard to breathe in space. All right, let's go. Where are you? Oh, you're an explorer. Anything land over here? Nope. Okay. Dang it, the Traveler hologram's not back. Man, I really wanted to find out who or what he was. So weird. He was literally standing right where this guy is. And these are the Gek, by the way. Huh. That's an interesting ship. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up this. This is where we are, and that green dot means that that's my my home base. But we are trying to get to the galactic center. This one's got 2 planets and a moon. Scanning for discoveries. Unable to warp. Can I not warp there? Hyperdrive has no fuel. Oh, okay. There you go. I was like, wait a second, that's bad. Alright, 2 planets and a moon, here we come. Alright, let's check it out. There's our planet with a moon, which would mean our other planet is really, really super close. Why are these red? I wonder if that means it's like a cooldown procedure or something. There's no boss battle going on. There's no one to attack. Why is it orange? It's so weird. Let's find out. Huh. Oh, hello! Dang, this is an A-class fighter. These are so hard to find. Cool, it's got amazing maneuverability, but the damage potential is so low. It only has 28 slots. Cool. I heard something else land. You're a shuttle. You're a shuttle. Huh. But A-class fighters are really hard to find. You can find S-class ships. They're very, very rare, and they're awesome looking. I mean, like, the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Jeez. There's so many ships flying around my freighter right now. It's not even funny. I mean, like, ah, no, I got sucked back in! I can't move! Ah! Darn it. Oh, of course I'll land all the way at the back. Flash is great. Wee-hoo! Alright. Let's go, look at this moon. Or planet. Snake. Frost crystals, aluminum, copper, and iridium. So this is a frozen planet, and I don't come across these too much, actually. This video is actually getting a little lengthy. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I may have to end this video at this planet. Or back on the starship after we visit the planet. I don't know. I'll end it somehow. Some interesting way. Oh, hey! What's the deus? Why am I landing sideways? That's weird. Yeah, waypoint's detected. It's right here. You! You're the freakishly ugly thing that attempted to kill me on another planet. Apparently here you're not hostile and you don't have claws. But just so ugly. Reminds me of a spider. I'm gonna go inside the building now. I don't want to see him. Oh, there's more of them. Look at that thing. Look at its face. So ugly! Gah, inside. Now close that window. I don't want to see him. I don't care if he's out there or not. He's still freakish enough. I mean, I only came here for nanites. And I spin a chair. That's great. Now, you can actually find some pretty cool stuff on frozen planets. I mean, blue is really rare, and red plutonium is actually not that hard to find. That's an exotic right there, which means it's very hard to find. So, frozen planets are really cool. You can find a lot of creepy stuff like that. You can find a lot of buildings and ancient places. You can also find knowledge stones and ruins. You know what? Where is he? Die. You deserve to die, you freakish crab monster spider thing. Are there more of you? Where's that other one? Actually have to land on something. Wow, we landed quite a ways away from the spot we took off. Oh, you're cool. You're like a cow pig with snail eyes. You have a freckle butt. I'm gonna call you Joe. Your name is Joe now. You're cool. I like you. Don't like the crab guy though. There are so many crab creatures like that with that face, but there are also some pretty cool ones. They're like crabs with that face that I'm not freaked out by. Are you screaming at me, Joe? Alright, let me summon my freighter. Ah, that is so satisfying to watch. I love everything about this game. It's just like, hi! I'm not gonna shoot you because I'll start a war. But you can shoot them and start mini wars. You know what's really weird is that the freighter actually looks like it's moving because it has the little trails behind it, but it's not actually moving at all. Alright, there's actually a moon we could go check out, but this video is getting really long and we need to wrap it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and land here and save. Interesting fact, you can actually find crashed freighters on planets to go observe and look at. It's really cool and interesting. And I saw a weird looking ship that looked like it was about to land over here. Oh, that's just you. Alright, my restore point should be saved. Yeah. So the screen is gonna go dark because for some reason I can't window this game like I should be able to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this, and the screen will go dark and the sound will go off, but that's okay because the video is coming to an end. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment box below. And I hope you guys have a good day / night if that's where you're located, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.